Good morning. It's 6:20 on the 27th of June. Hold on a second while I start the other camera. Apparently I didn't leave myself enough slack. The cord is too long, so I wrap it around my neck. Good enough slack now. Hold on. We'll start again. Good morning. It's 6:20 on the 27th of June. 58 degrees. Sunrise was at 5:44. Trying to get my glove on here. Get a little protection from mosquitoes. Alright. There's Flynn and his reindeer. Of course it's raining again. And how many days in June we've had rain. But the grass is green, trees are growing. Oh boy. Flynn did his job and woke me up this morning. I guess it was about 5:43. The rib was okay yesterday, but breathing deep this morning hurt just a little bit. The video I thought came out pretty good yesterday with the high-def camera. The only problem is the audio, even though I've got a mic up right below my chin, the audio wasn't perfect. I probably had turned my head to the left. I'll do that just as a test now. I'm looking hard left, and I'll check that in the camera later to see whether that was the problem. That microphone should pick up better than that because it's only 8 inches away from my mouth. Anyway, rained most of yesterday, and have to remember to hold the camera and focus it on Flynn instead of just pointing it straight ahead. Anyway, got all my paperwork together to register the Scrambler XP I bought from Ron last October. I have a little 8x11 notebook kind of thing, holds my checkbook, postage stamps, envelopes, some paper, and notes, and I found something from Ron King, a bill of sale, that I thought was what I needed. So I thought I was set to register the Scrambler. And later I went and bought insurance for the motorcycle from Geico. $83 for a year. Just basic coverage to get your vehicle registered. And put the registration with the insurance card with what I thought was the bill of sale for the Scrambler, but it turned out it was the bill of sale for the Mission trailer there. So I had to scramble to find the other bill of sale, which I did. Then I went to the barn to get the mileage off the motorcycle, the ATVs, and the side-by-side, because I didn't know whether the state would require mileage on those. Ironically, they didn't. Only on the motorcycle. Motorcycle has 51,000 odd miles on it. Let's walk over and get a picture for Kevin of the ruts over here, because they were empty, or not empty, but dried out. They're full again, so there we go, a little closer to Kevin. You can see raindrops. But you won't be able to get in there with the truck without getting stuck. It was supposed to come up last weekend, but I thought it was going to rain. And actually it turned out to be a good weekend. There was a little bit of rain, not much. You could have come up and worked, but you don't want to drive 4 hours, 5 hours to sit inside a building all weekend. I don't have a little bit of a breeze from the south. We'll see it for me and Flynn yet, but the one thing on the ATVs, the Carroll Plantation now has access to what they call Moses. I don't know what that acronym stands for. Obviously Maine, maybe outdoor sport, I don't know. But they have access to that, so when I sat down with Holly, first thing she did was redo the registration for the boat that I'd done 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, I can't remember. Probably 2 weeks ago. And after that she did the ATVs, and they wanted the colors. And I couldn't remember the colors. Because the side-by-side is red and black with white accents and stuff. So I just said red. And the scrambler, since it was previously registered by a Moses from Ron down in Sevago, it had the color. And the 2004 Sportsman, I said was green. So the real kick in the pants was the motorcycle. It cost $30 less to register than an ATV or a side-by-side. Oh boy, I'm not going to complain about the price of registering a motorcycle. I'm more concerned about the high price of registering an ATV, because it had been $46. It was even cheaper, because I think it was 2018 they jacked it up from 20 to 40 or something, and then the next year they jacked it up again by a huge, I guess $25. I can't remember. So two ATVs side by side were $213. Oh, yeah, another bunny. Flynn, come on. He zigged when he should have zagged. Come on, bud, let's go. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Let's see if the, yep, I'm still recording on the knockoff. And I forget what I was saying. Back in Jersey, they did the same thing. Motorcycle registrations were like $16 for years. I've been riding for 54 years, 53 years. And it was always like $18 to register your bike. And they ganned everybody up by raising it to $70 or $80. I can't remember. Politicians suck. Right, bud? Go back to the house? It's raining. Come on, back to the house. Good boy. Stay away from the rabbit, the hare. So anyway, the sales tax. The sales tax was another $330. So with the insurance on the motorcycle, registration and sales tax, had to dip into the pocket yesterday for $700. Come on, buddy, get out of there. Yep. Zigged when he should have zagged. Come on, bud. Let's go. The carcass up the road was gone later that day, or the next day, I should say. Coming back from registering everything last night, there were two turkeys on the side of the road down by Ray Steelman's, and then I got up to the Lindsay place down by the radio tower, and there was a bird running around back and forth across the road. I had to slow down and not hit him, or her, I don't know what it was. It looked like he's getting ready to take care of business, but he's, I wasn't sure if he was comfortable in that spot, but apparently he is. Anyway, turkey by Lindsay's. He ran back and forth across the road, and after I passed, he was on the east side of the road before I passed, and then he ran back to the west side of the road, and west side of him. And then Pulled up to the driveway up here, and it was foggy. And I could see something in the road up by Parker's driveway. I believe it was a deer. I drove up there, but it jumped into the woods on the west side. I couldn't see it. It was definitely a deer color brown, not a movie star color. Alright. Got in the house, Maria had dinner ready. One of my more preferred dishes, chicken divan. Probably not saying that right. But chicken, broccoli, and a sauce with curry. And I always overeat with that. Fortunately, oh, it's on top of rice. Fortunately, I stopped myself. I always add extra curry. Oh boy. Mosquitoes are buzzing around my head. Come on, bud, let's go. No, we're not going to the grass. This is still damp from yesterday. After dinner, Flynn and I went out to the barn, pulled the old stickers off the side-by-sides and ATV, put the new stickers on, making sure I didn't have any bubbles underneath them. I hate when you see stickers with bubbles underneath them. And unfortunately, one of them had a tiny bubble, but I can live with it. They all were pretty much level and centered, except for the scrambler that's on the right side fender. And you're supposed to put the stickers on a body part you can't remove, but all these fenders can come right off. Come on, bud, let's go in the house. Right? Now, thankfully it's not raining too much. Well, Flynn just kept walking around the barn, doing what he does when we're out there. Sometimes he'll run around and growl at me and we'll play out there, but I was too focused on the stickers and he was just standing around watching me. But come on, let's go. Registrations are back in the ATVs and side-by-side. They're in plastic bags so that if the machines were to go into water, the paperwork should survive. I don't mean going underwater, I mean just driving through deep water. I don't do like some of these crazies do, and put snorkels on them and drive in hip deep water, mud. That's not for me. I have gone through water where I put my feet up on the fenders. This is that deep. Going out with the Kings last year. That was a trip. They took me up to Bascahegan. That was some ride. We went to a trail that I'd been to years before with Larry, Linda, Pauline, Bill, and probably Charlie and Laura, Rita. But when we got to one part, the bridge that had been there had been ripped out. So you had to go down a steep embankment and through water and then up a steep embankment. And we were in side by side, and newbies, and I didn't want to risk it. Neither did Pauline. Bill and Larry probably would have done it, but we turned around at that point. But with the Kings last year, right down through, down one embankment, through the water, up the other embankment, and then over towards Basket Heat, and we got to one point where all you could see was water. Couldn't see how deep it was. But I was ready to turn around. But Brian went through, so we followed him through. Good ride. Oh, there's Rita. That'll be it for today. Thanks for watching.